Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a hot topic that's been generating a lot of buzz lately. Physical gold versus digital gold. Is one truly better than the other? What are the pros and cons of each? Should you be rushing out to buy gold bars? Or are you good just sticking with a digital gold ETF? Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down in this video. We'll explore 10 compelling reasons why physical gold is often considered a superior choice for investors seeking stability, security, and long-term value preservation. Let's get started. One of the most significant advantages of physical gold is its tangibility. When you hold a gold bar or a gold coin in your hand, you're holding a real, physical asset. It's not just numbers on a screen or an entry in a digital ledger. This tangibility provides a sense of security and ownership that digital gold simply can't replicate. You see that gold, you know it's real, and you know it's yours. Think about it this way. Remember when you were a kid and you got birthday money? You could hold that cash in your hand, it felt real. But then if you put it in a bank account, it just became numbers in a system. Gold is kind of like that. It's a tangible representation of your wealth. Now, I'm not saying digital assets are bad, but there's a certain level of comfort that comes with physically owning a valuable asset. Plus, gold's weight and feel contribute to its perceived value. It feels substantial, valuable, and timeless. That's something that's hard to replicate with digital assets. And let's be real here, there's just something inherently satisfying about owning physical gold. It's like owning a piece of history. You can touch it, feel it, and even admire its beauty. It's a tangible reminder of your financial stability and security. With physical gold, you're not relying on a third party to fulfill their end of the bargain. There's no bank, no brokerage firm, no digital platform, and no government standing between you and your gold. It's just you and your asset. This direct ownership eliminates counterparty risk, which is the risk that the other party in a transaction might not fulfill their obligations. Think about it this way. When you buy digital gold, you're essentially trusting a company or a platform to hold that gold for you. But what happens if that company goes bankrupt? Or what if the platform gets hacked? Suddenly, your digital gold might not be so secure. With physical gold, you don't have to worry about any of that. You're not relying on anyone else to keep their promises. Your gold is yours, and you're in complete control of it. This makes it a particularly attractive option in times of economic uncertainty or political instability. When traditional financial systems are shaky, physical gold stands strong as a safe haven asset. Unlike fiat currencies, which are essentially government-issued IOUs, gold possesses intrinsic value. This value stems from its rarity, its durability, and its use in various industrial and technological applications. Gold has been recognized as valuable for thousands of years across different cultures and civilizations. It's a timeless asset that has weathered countless economic storms and emerged as a reliable store of value. Now you might be thinking, but Graham, what about Bitcoin? It's also decentralized and has a limited supply. And you'd be right, Bitcoin does have some similarities to gold. But here's the thing. Bitcoin is still a relatively new technology, and it remains to be seen how it will perform over the long term. Gold, on the other hand, has a proven track record that spans millennia. Think about it, gold has been used as a form of currency, jewelry, and a store of value for centuries. It stood the test of time, and it continues to be a highly sought-after asset even today. That's intrinsic value. Chapter 4, Hedge Against Inflation, Protecting Your Purchasing Power. Inflation is a sneaky thief that erodes the purchasing power of your hard-earned money over time. As the cost of goods and services rise, your money buys you less and less. This is where physical gold shines as a hedge against inflation. Throughout history, gold has maintained its value relative to goods and services. For example, did you know that back in 1970, an ounce of gold could buy you a nice men's suit? Well, guess what? Today in 2023, an ounce of gold can still buy you a nice men's suit. That's the power of gold as an inflation hedge. While the price of gold might fluctuate in the short term, over the long term it tends to rise during periods of inflation. This is because gold is a finite resource and its supply doesn't increase at the same rate as fiat currencies. So, as governments print more money and inflation rises, the value of your physical gold holdings tends to increase as well. Chapter 5. Privacy. Your financial business is your business. In an increasingly digital world, privacy is becoming more and more important. When you buy or sell physical gold, you can do so with a high degree of privacy. You're not required to report your transactions to any government agency or financial institution. Of course, it's important to follow all applicable laws and regulations, but the point is, you have the option to keep your gold transactions private. Now, I'm not saying you should use gold for any illegal activities, but it's important to have some level of financial privacy. You never know when you might need to access your funds without anyone else knowing. Think about it this way. If you have all your money in a bank account, the government can track every single transaction you make. They can see where you spend your money, how much you save, and even what you invest in. With physical gold, you have more control over your financial information. Chapter 6. No dependence on technology, unplugging from the grid. Physical gold doesn't rely on the internet, electricity, or any complex technological infrastructure. It's a tangible asset that you can hold in your hand, and its value doesn't disappear if the power goes out or the internet crashes. This makes it a reliable store of value in a world that's increasingly dependent on technology. Now, I'm a big fan of technology, but it's important to have some assets that are not reliant on it. Imagine a scenario where there's a major cyber attack or a widespread power outage. Suddenly, you might not be able to access your digital assets. With physical gold, you don't have to worry about any of that. Your gold is safe and secure, regardless of what's happening in the digital world. It's a true offline asset that provides peace of mind in an uncertain world. During times of economic crisis, political turmoil, or even natural disasters, physical gold has historically served as a safe haven asset. When traditional financial systems are in disarray, people often turn to gold as a stable and reliable store of value. Think back to the 2008 financial crisis, for example. The stock market crashed, banks were failing, and people were losing their life savings. But you know what held its value? Gold. In fact, gold prices soared during that time because people were looking for a safe place to put their money. The same thing happened during the COVID-19 pandemic. As governments around the world printed trillions of dollars in stimulus money, gold prices reached all-time highs. This is because people were concerned about inflation and the long-term stability of the global economy. Physical gold provided a sense of security and stability during a time of great uncertainty. Chapter 8. No risk of hacking. Digital threats can't touch this. In today's digital age, cyber attacks and data breaches are becoming increasingly common. Hackers are constantly trying to find new ways to steal your personal information and your money. This is a very real threat, and it's one that you need to take seriously. Now, when it comes to digital gold, there's always the risk that your holdings could be compromised. If the platform you're using gets hacked, or if your account gets compromised, you could lose everything. But with physical gold, you don't have to worry about any of that. Your gold is not connected to the internet, so it's not vulnerable to hacking or cyber attacks. It's a physical asset that you store and protect yourself. This gives you peace of mind knowing that your investment is safe and secure. Chapter 9. Universally accepted. The world runs on gold. Gold is a truly global currency. It's recognized and accepted as a form of payment in virtually every country in the world. This makes it an incredibly liquid asset that you can easily buy or sell anywhere, regardless of your location. Imagine you're traveling the world, and you need to access some cash. If you have physical gold, you can easily sell it at a local gold dealer or pawn shop. You don't have to worry about currency exchange rates or finding a bank that will accept your foreign currency. This universal acceptance is a testament to gold's enduring value and its long history as a medium of exchange. It's a truly global asset that transcends borders and currencies. Chapter 10. Ownership certainty. Your gold, your legacy. When you own physical gold, there's no question about who the rightful owner is. It's yours, plain and simple. There's no need to worry about forgotten passwords, hacked accounts, or digital platform failures. You have physical possession of your asset, and you control its destiny. This ownership certainty is especially important when it comes to passing down wealth to future generations. With physical gold, you can be sure that your heirs will receive their inheritance without any complications or legal hurdles. Think about it this way. If you have digital gold, you need to make sure that your heirs have access to your accounts and passwords. But with physical gold, you can simply pass down the physical assets themselves. It's a tangible legacy that they can hold in their hands and cherish for years to come. So, is physical gold right for you? So there you have it, 10 compelling reasons why physical gold is often considered a superior choice to digital gold. From its tangibility and intrinsic value to its privacy and security, physical gold offers a unique set of advantages that can help you preserve your wealth and achieve your financial goals. Now, I'm not saying that digital gold doesn't have its place. It can be a convenient way to gain exposure to the gold market, and it can be a good option for some investors, but for those seeking the ultimate in security, privacy, and long-term value preservation, physical gold remains the gold standard. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insightful content. See you in the next video.